Let's talk to Colin Pegler of Resort International. Colin, also the chair of the board, CTO UK Chapter. Let's talk a little bit about Resort International, Colin, first and foremost, and what you do and your business in the Caribbean.
I mean, Resort Marketing International is a complete outsourced sales and marketing operation. We've been around for 15 years, and really the whole point of our company is to run a full corporate office for hotels and hotel groups, but at a fraction of the cost of them doing it themselves. So we've invested over £1 million in our reservation systems. We've got a staff of over 20 people in the sales and marketing office and another 15 to 20 people on our IT side of the business. And we look after the sales, marketing, reservations, payments, so advertising, PR, everything. So we literally act as the hotel's office.
So in other words, you are the hotelier, if you may, the representative of the hotel in the market. They book through you, do everything through you, is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. We're a complete outsourced solution. So the whole point of us is as if we are the hotel. Yeah, absolutely. And we take a great deal of pride in that. I personally hate the word representation because we feel much more as if they are our hotels, and we run the sales and marketing as if it were our money. So if we invest in it, and that's what we think we should do in the sales and marketing, then that's what we recommend.
You do quite some business in the Caribbean, don't you?
The Caribbean is a 90 million a year piece of business for us. It's critically important. You know, I've personally worked in the Caribbean market for over 20 years. I've been running this business for 15 years. And although we've had approaches from other parts of the world, the Caribbean is really where our heart is at. This is the region that we love, the region that we understand, perhaps more importantly, and this is really where we're focused.
What drives you in this regard?
You know, we get up every morning trying to think of something different, trying to think about, what have we done right, but what lessons can we learn? What can we do to help improve our client's business? So it's really a cradle to grave. We're looking at every aspect. So we're not just thinking about the sales and marketing. We're not just thinking about the social media, newsletters, agent training, incentives, but we're going much deeper than that. We're working with them on an economic level. We're actually building a reservation platform, for example, for a major hotel company in the Caribbean. We're writing that software and installing it. We've built the complete back office suite within that software. All the accounting, everything is built. So we're not, as I say, just a representative for the hotel. We really are their partners in the market.
I spoke with one of your staff this morning, Jamie, who creatively put together this Barbados 50 roses. Is that the sort of thing that you encourage quite a bit?
Well, that was I can't I would love to take credit for that, but I can't. That was an idea that Paula in our office had as a little thank you and to give something back to Barbados. Obviously their 50th anniversary. We have this guy, Jamie, who's a total star. He's in his own part-time, he's an extremely qualified florist. And he sat in our office, took him 3 hours to create that. 50 roses for 50 years in the Barbados colours. He produced it beautifully, I believe you saw some pictures. And he even made a scroll of the Declaration of Independence that was embedded in the bottom. And then we brought a branded Barbados taxi that's part of the marketing that we're doing. And we brought that and presented the flowers to the Minister of Tourism for Barbados. It was just a thank you from us. Because sometimes when you're in public service, it can be a thankless job. You're getting attacked and criticised from every quarter. But just occasionally, I think it's right that we should go up to these people and say thank you. And that was just a lovely gesture that we were able to do.
And you say you do sales and representation.
Sorry?
And you say you do sales and representation.
And we do sales and representation as well. Absolutely. That's part of our day job, sir.
You also are the chairman of the UK chapter for the CTO. We were talking about some pretty interesting plans that you had in attracting people to the CTO. Talk about some of this with you.
The CTO is a critically important organisation. In all the years I've worked in the Caribbean, you're constantly referring back to the CTO. It's almost like the head office. It's like the head office for the Caribbean is the CTO. And when I had the opportunity to join the board and then was very honoured to be made the UK Chapter chairman earlier this year, I really sort of sat down with the UK team. And one of the bits that is really quite obvious is that we need to grow the membership. And to grow the membership, one of the best part of that is to get more tour operators and travel agency groups to join the chapter. Because once you've got the tour operators on board, the other partners will automatically follow, because the hoteliers and the rental companies and all these associated service businesses want to work with the tour operators. So what we've come up with, we've devised a whole scheme, a really attractive marketing proposition to go out to tour operators and say, hey, join the CTO, commit for 2 years up front, but in return, we're actually going to give you all this plethora of marketing back. You know, for us, it helps build that engagement with the tour operator. That's crucial. It can demonstrate to the tour operators and the agencies the value of being a part of the CTO, and it also helps drive the recruitment for the chapter generally. You know, we've got a very healthy chapter, and we've had some great new people join just recently, but it could be a lot healthier with more tour operator partners.
Okay, thank you, Colin.